Hello everybody and welcome back to Getting Wrecked and War of the Chosen. We are going to try to rescue South Africa. Now, I'm a bit afraid that we will have the assassin here. So I'm going to bring maybe more explosives than I would usually do. At the same time, you always bring a lot of explosives, especially in the beginning, because you don't have anything else you could bring really. So it's like whatever. Yeah. Do you have any bond mates? Faith and Plasma. So these two are bond mates. Specialist, bring the medkit. Didn't we have a specialist that actually had, yeah, level ups? But that's fine. Two rangers, one grenadier. Or do you want to have one more grenadier? We could bring the Templar, I guess. That's not a bad idea. Is this guy always the same when you play with Lost and Abandoned, or is this guy always random? I feel like he feels pretty random, in my opinion. Carl Anderson? Well, maybe. Take a look at the weapons. Now, a scope. This is interesting because a scope could be useful for sniper, for obvious reasons, but you could also argue for having it on a rifle, so you can actually get to 100% on a rifle, an ordinary rifle against Lost. That could be pretty useful. Repeater. That's fine. Let's just bring it. 5% chance. Alright. That's the grenadier we saved, by the way.
Sky Ranger deployed. We're in the pipe. 5x5.
No Reaper. If we have assassin.
Remote reconnaissance picked up heavy comms traffic from alien forces moving to attack a resistance outpost in this region. And we're the only ones with any chance of stopping them. We're heading in to lock down the area. Neutralize all hostile contacts with extreme prejudice. Menace 1-5. Hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
No concealment and no friendly rebels. Right?
Roger that.
As Templar warriors, my followers specialize in wielding psionic energy, mastering the power that belongs to all who are truly of this earth. Through intense focus, we can twist the very fabric of the world around us to suit our needs.
Alright. So Templar focus. Templar gain focus during missions by killing units with Rend. That's their melee ability. They will get more powerful, and then they can also use their focus on active abilities. So they get passively better with this focus, and they also something.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
How quick can we move here? There are plenty of civilians here, so I'm
Solid copy.
thinking we are in a pretty good spot.
Roger that.
Rolling.
Guide my hand.
A little bit. Would prefer to move further. Don't get me wrong, but
On overwatch.
Scanning.
No one will slip past.
got some nice overwatches instead. That stock will do most damage in this whole campaign. Nice, get closer. Oh yeah. Yeah, that
Carlo, forgive me.
was about to miss. That officer group is really close. And looked like he had a friend with a lot of hit points, which means most likely Stun Lancer, I'm thinking. You should run the sectoid since
For the Templars!
they take bonus damage from melee.
Another lucky force.
Easy one shot and one focus.
The strength of the Templars ebbs and flows with the tide of combat. As we focus our energy, our power increases and can be unleashed upon our enemies.
So, Templar momentum and parry. So after using Rend, you always free momentum and free movement action. So we can now move, but we can't attack again, for obvious reasons. Hit both these jokers. Seems like we will have a hard time destroying the guy in the back's cover. I don't like the fact that we have one dude back there as well. Well, not much to say. We need to launch this grenade. We just have to decide if we want to hope that it destroys the cover back here, or if we go for cover in front. Let's go like this. It's in close sky range.
This is for you.
I have a feeling it will not destroy that cover. Have to try. Of course it destroyed the cover. This is Vanilla Long War 2. Vanilla Long War 2. Vanilla XCOM. Yeah. Don't dodge. I think tier 1 stun lancers can dodge, but I'm actually not sure. How greedy is this? It's pretty greedy.
Moving to designated
That
position.
did work. So. Otherwise I would have used teamwork. Oh, I might actually use teamwork anyways, because it's a bit wasteful.
Closing on target position now.
Actually I could use teamwork first, because you can still move. Or teamwork only costs one action to use.
Target
So one teamwork, one grenade. That's
Onward.
actually quite a lot. Still no Chosen. I'm surprised.
Confirmed.
I didn't see them. Alright, bench.
Moving on target location.
Hello. Stranger Things has happened. Oh, Stranger Things, by the way.
Moving on target location.
New series coming up, or a new season. How risky is this? It's
Headed there now.
pretty freaking risky.
How's your order?
On Overwatch. Affirmative, covering now.
Moving Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
I'll keep it under watch.
Alright, if this guy releases us in AoE, we are dead. How rude, killing the ones that are close to us. How did you see the snake lady all the way back there when you don't see these ones? I'm feeling we might be running into 3 pods at once here.
Target's still up.
Okay, well, at least... Who the hell is burning? The Faceless is burning? I think that's a good thing. I think Faceless can still melee in if they're burning.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Which is a bummer.
Boom!
Snake Lady and Faceless is the primary targets here. Okay. Well, burning is 1 to 4 damage, 1 to 3 damage. Like I said, problem is that we have these 3 guys here, so I can't really move a lot. We have Volt though. That's guaranteed damage. We could Volt a snake.
You have my trust.
I'm playing really defensively here because I don't want to trigger the next group. Obvious reasons.
A lasting strike.
We lose the focus, but I think it's worth it. I'm pretty sure it's worth it.
Locked and loaded.
Six hit points. It should die from the burning damage. Do I believe in that? I don't know. Well, they should, so let's shoot at the trooper instead. Nope.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. Whoops. Now we know they regenerate before they take the burning damage.
We've got Advent here.
That's pretty bad because we might lose the cover, we might lose soldiers. Because the Faceless... Oh, we didn't do first, okay, well... In that case we might just take a bunch of damage. Yeah, I feel so bad for not taking that shot. We need to take like 8 damage here, 6 damage. 3 damage, okay.
I'm alright.
Oh, he has only 1 hit point, he will die from burning. No. No, no. Just no. Just no.
You'll be fine.
Can you hit this big thing in front of you?
Got him.
Got him good.
My ammo's running low.
Will he Overwatch shoot us if we move here? Maybe.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
I think I've changed Overwatching. In a patch, so before that would not have hit us, but or he wouldn't have taken the shot at all, I should say.
We'll pay the price.
Need to run that guy since he's flanking you. Or flanking the one with 3 hit points.
You will torment us no longer.
Stop! No. Actually, I should have shot the one with 1 hit point with you, since you had stock. I didn't really think about that.
On the move. Go! Get out of here!
Purify 6 hit points. Well, yes. Not bad. Not bad.
Moving to
YOLO.
designated coordinates. Go on, get going!
There's a lot of YOLOing in this mission, I have to say.
We march towards enlightenment.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! Over, Anakin, I have at least in Mark 1 with a lot of hit points, so that's good. What the heck is that guy doing? Freaking madman.
Good to go.
It's a stock kill. We could as well say that this is remove with stock. Yeah, stock kill. Feels pretty legit.
Rock and roll!
I don't like to be this close when we have an officer. They actually have grenades.
No longer a threat.
5 hit points.
On the move! Target eliminated! Weapons empty. Can't engage!
What the heck? Okay, it's some kind of fence here we can take cover behind. Can we move around and flank you? Maybe. Could also use a screw your grenade.
Moving!
Might not be a bad idea.
Get ready for a surprise!
Oh, come on. Oh, did you throw it on the correct guy? Alright, that's fine. I think I double clicked the grenade or something. Do we really need to start burning?
Top of my range.
Nope. I like that small jog he did over here.
Death to the invasion.
Okay, so that's the last flash golem, and then you're done here. That's really nice little mission. We were really lucky that these guys didn't trigger. They were out of line of sight for one extra turn. Where the heck is he going? Hiding behind the tree? Might have been a mistake. Since he could be out of line of sight behind a tree for more people to shoot at, but I'm feeling pretty confident here.
This work is ours.
Damage with +2 focus is really good.
The spirits await
Status 1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Take a mission photo. Taking Earth back. Oh, a bus. Like I said, I like to have public transportation in the shot. Location 6 is the best one, I think. Maybe 8? I still think 6 is the best. Fine, 6. Let's read 6. Alright, fine. So what I want to do... Formation, line, solo, duo, wedge. I want to have a line. And I want everyone to be fist up, raise fist. Raised fist. No freaking grenadier posing, raised fist. And then they should all be watching the driver of the bus and go honk honk. Something like that. Perfect. Forward. Can we get a fancy layout here? Perfect. Let's go.
Though Peacekeeper scout teams were assaulted by rebel factions, Advent forces gather strength for a renewed assault.
It's more realistic that the resistance is going to operations in a bus than on a freaking spaceship. So actually it would make sense if you had that guy dropping you off instead. Like, yeah, your evac will arrive in 76 turns.
I'm always pleased when the troops return without any reported casualties. Can't hope for a better outcome.
Promotion. Corporal. So you can choose parry. After attacking with Grand, you can prevent all damage from the next attack with that. Instead of moving. So that's kind of like untouchable, I think it's called. Aftershock. Targets struck by bolts will be easier to hit, increasing your squad's aim by 15 against the target. Or Amplify. Mark a single target, getting additional 33 damage. For 1 turn. I think. Guess it's 1 turn. Doesn't say. The parry is the go-to because that will give you a guy that can tank 1 attack each turn instead of using momentum to move back. Really good. A Ranger. We Shadow Step with you as well. I think medical protocol is the way to go here. We are going to meet mechs now though, so combat protocol makes sense. Lightning hands. Always lightning hands. 3 actions are the way to go. Now we have enough faceless corpses to make the winning beacon, I think.
To you, Commander, you have still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
Excellent work. Well, I say, thank you. A gorilla op. Something I want, but I need to make contact before the next month.
Who found themselves obsessed with the Elder's power.
I've got a new Ranger.
Everything we've seen indicates the Chosen aren't going to stop hunting us, Commander. Our only option is to find them first.
I got a new Ranger as well.
We'll need to
they will be wounded all the time anyways.
Covert action in the ring.
We want to use Rangers on dangerous covert actions anyways, I think so.
If these are the methods that are required to fulfill my purpose, then so be it.
The Chosen sabotage our scan array. The current scan will take additional 7 days to complete. Boo!
The Chosen aren't afraid to resort to sabotage tactics if it means slowing down our efforts. We need to work to prevent these attacks before they
catch
up with us.
Well, that will not be happening this month, so we could as well just go and scan for the gorilla.
Commander will need to completely scan this region before we can establish contact with the local resistance.
11 days to scan
we'll stick
there.
around and finish the job, but the choice is yours.
Nothing special I should do.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
We didn't get any wounds or any ambushes or anything. Promotion.
This latest piece of intel on the Chosen might prove useful.
Now we have Reapers increased to medium, which means we can give them orders, I
Starting to
think.
win over my people, Commander, and that says something. If you've got something new for us, Commander, my Reapers are up for taking on some additional orders.
Collected from supply drop are increased. Alright. Promotion.
Our influence with the resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
So we could send out a lieutenant, which is Mox. He doesn't really need a hacking skill though, so it does feel a bit wasteful. And it's not going to help us that much. And I guess we will get one more extra slot. That's true. I don't know. Reduce avatar project. Form a soldier bond. This one is kind of interesting. Just order Vulture, Engineer, ability points. So looking at these, I think +5 hacking reduce the avatar project progress might not be a bad idea. We will risk getting ambushed. If we went for the bond here, we would need to send out Bane and Tank Girl. I think it's fine, but is it really worth it? Are they not going to bond anyways? And we need a training ring to, or a training facility to reinforce the bonds. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's do this one. Bring a specialist. Ambush, okay. Bring our new ranger. Give them some supplies.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
I don't want to lose the Avatar project. Battle Mox. Whiplash, full throttle, or lightning reflexes. Okay, he can actually get lightning reflexes. Whiplash is an
Well, aside from us
free
getting the
attack.
ship up and running, which was mostly Dr. Shen's work, I haven't felt particularly useful in a long time. I'm more than happy to leave the hard decisions to the commander.
So, this is interesting because Whiplash you can only use once per mission, but it's a free action, and it double damage against robotic units. Kinda cool. Now we could use lightning reflexes. That could be pretty useful. Problem is that it only affects the first Overwatch. No, that's not a big deal. There's usually only one Overwatch. Don't pull like everything on the map. That's pretty good on a skirmisher, especially since they want to be in the front. Full throttle is interesting. So getting +2 mobility with every kill this turn. This is a lost counter mechanic if I ever seen one. It's kind of interesting that you kind of supposed to shoot a bunch of lost with 0 in and full throttle, and then you go in and flank an advent soldier with your high mobility and high crit chance, and then boom, one shot them with your weapon that does 3 to 4 damage. Like, I see what they're trying to do here, but I also see it's really gimmicky. While Whiplash and lightning reflexes are pretty good. Just going to get Whiplash since it's actual skirmish ability. But I'm most likely going to pick up lightning reflexes sooner or later. And not you. Oh, a ranger. Well, maybe you're getting a little bit too many rangers here. Maybe. We got all negative perks removed. Let's see. Okay, well, no one to add. That means that Faith is out doing something else, I guess. I'm blind. Well, maybe she lost that. They do lose the quirks over time as well when you have that infirmary, so maybe we just got lucky and didn't have
Incoming message for
to.
you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your
Alien
ongoing
facility.
efforts will only lead to further success.
Oh, nice! We can finally get some more orders here. We could get more supply drops. We could move around these and use a wild card here instead. We could use double the ability points, and then we infiltrate. Now the problem with infiltrate is that not that many missions that actually use concealment mechanic and time. I think we didn't do any of these in the past month, but like I said before, I don't know if that supply drop will really help either, but
We'll do as we're told.
Do it. It seems like it didn't really work with this month either, so we will have to wait till next month. That's fine.
Our research was a success, Commander.
These magnetic-based weapons.
Right. Mag auto pistol, mag bullpup. If you don't know what a bullpup is, it's a rifle where you have your magazine behind, I think, the trigger. Modular shotguns. Can do some fancy researching. And we have some instant research here. So this is interesting. I think this breakthrough, usually you don't... If you research something else, you will lose the breakthrough and you can't research that. This will give us one additional upgrade slot on our shotgun, which is fine. Then again, we're going to upgrade our shotguns to shotguns, I guess. And I think they will have 2 slots of upgrades, and one will always be laser sight, in my opinion, and the other one will most likely be banded mags or something, if possible, because of Lost. But do we really need a third one? And am I going to have enough? Going to have enough of these modules to actually do that? Anyways, these instant ones we can still do, I think, without losing...
physical evolution over the past 20 years is a testament to both the aliens' mastery of genetic engineering. The Advent, although Advent clearly intended for these units to be their means of dealing with any unruly civilians within the city centers, it seems they have come to rely on more brutal means of pacification in the time since.
Right. I do not know if to go for the shotguns. Like, shotguns are the best weapons in this freaking game, kind of, so it's tempting. It's still 10 days though. Might just want to get the freaking plated armor instead.
I will send word as soon as we have
modular
something
armor,
of note.
modular shotguns, it's fine.
From my own experience, Advent generally deploys heavy security rather than subterfuge when it comes to protecting their primary facilities, at least the ones I had access to personally. If they have gone to the trouble of hiding this black site, I suspect our findings there will lead us to even greater questions.
New orders, Commander?
Right, we can actually upgrade the shotguns even with only tier 1 or the basic was spec. Fine. We can do that when we get a new mission, next mission, so we know what we want to upgrade. Maybe we want a pistol if it's going to be...
Tactical mission site located.
Like, destroy the alien relay. Stealth insertion. Alright, any mission timer will not start until the squad breaks concealment. Interesting. I like the supplies. The dark event is whatever.
Setting course for West Africa.
And the scanning times are so freaking long in this game. That feels so bad. Losing 7 days on making contact as well. Anyways, let's see. Also, these guys are already ready, so we could go with Bane and Tank Girl. Could bring a Templar again, sure. I might want to do Reaper though. I feel like we should find the Chosen soon again, so having a Reaper might not be a bad idea. But anyways, I will make a squad and we will do this in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching and goodbye.